everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Josie. Today I'm really excited to do this video. If you recall, or if you watched some of my other videos, I bought my first dumpster fabric from Chris Hollie. And I have showed you several things that I have made on different videos, and I will put some of the links down in this one. But this is the finish of that particular lot. Now I have two more. I have a calendar one that I'm going to do journals with, and also another sewing one. But this is the final for this one. And I have all the items here that I made, with the exception of one anything bag that I sold. So I'm going to start with the latest. Now, for the ones that have seen my other video, and again I will put the link down, at the end I had a bag of little tiny scraps, and I told you I would create something. Now hopefully you can see those are all little pieces. It was very time consuming. I ironed them on some batting that has one side is for iron on and the other side is just smooth. And then I sewed on top of each of those so they're secure. But this is the finishing of those scraps, and there is some more I'll show you. And they match the two pillows. These were my first two projects. And so they match, and I put them on my sofa. Okay, I'm going to show you the scraps first. Now, I don't know if you're familiar, they're called mug rugs. And it's just a smaller version of a placemat. And you can use these, like, say, if you're going to drink a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. And if you can see, these are all the little pieces left. And then I just added some fabric of mine. And that's for a little boy. And here is the one for the little girl. And the same, these are all little tiny scraps. It goes to show you they're all usable. Stuff that people just throw away are all usable. Okay, and this is the anything bag that I made with the scraps. And let's show you that I just added inside. And the reason why I used that color is because of the flower there. So those were made with scraps. Okay, now the last two that were made with scraps are child's mask. And here's the other one. So I got two children's masks, excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to continue to show you some of the things that I showed you in the other video. Here's the tote bag. And I think it's amazing that I originally paid, I think, $9 something and plus shipping for this fabric. And look at all the items that I've made it. And that is a placemat. And then the night-night, I've showed you this in another video. And I say night-night because my grandkids, that's what they called their little blanket. And then I made the two bibs. And here is the other anything bag. So, like I said, there's one anything bag that is missing because I sold that one. And then, last but not least, is the table runner. that I made. And all that middle fabric is what came out of the dumpster. So I'm just really thrilled with this. I mean, can you see what a waste throwing fabric or throwing other stuff that could be reused, made into something that someone could enjoy, instead of just throwing things away. I love these. And the most fascinating thing for me was to use the little tiny scraps. And I have to admit, in the past, I've thrown away little tiny scraps. I will not anymore, because look what you can do. You can actually sew them all together, which, yes, is time consuming. And then you can actually then cut whatever you need, any shape you want. And you can make very usable things. Kids would just love these, you know, to put their chocolate mug on there. And like I said, I'm probably going to make some adult ones for Christmas. I know a friend of mine mentioned that, oh, those would be really neat for Christmas gifts. So, and I think my favorite thing was, out of these fabric scraps that I got, was the pillows and the makeup bags and the tote bag. I make all sorts of tote bags. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I will put the links in so you can see I didn't have that much fabric to work with. It's how you use the fabric. And it really has taught me that I'm not going to throw the little scraps away like I used to. I mean, it's just being wasteful. And look at, you know, little babies can enjoy, or mamas can enjoy these bibs. Babies don't care. They're cute and messy. And they would enjoy the night-night. And they love rubbing that against their face. It's very secure and soothing to them. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I love doing this. Like I said, I will probably my next first video, and I'll have to do several on it, is making the junk journals. And I know there was a question, somebody wanted to know, what was junk journals? Junk journals are just a journaling book, but you can make all, you know, it's like, it doesn't have to be perfectly the same theme or the same type of paper. You just create the design that you like. You can mix them all together, and there you put places in for cards or pictures, excuse me, and then little journaling cards. So I don't know who came up with the name junk journal, but I know I've had the question several times, what are junk journals? But you know, look it up on YouTube. There's a lot of great ones on YouTube. I just started doing that about 6 months ago, and I really love to do it. Before I forget, I do have a second channel. It's a very small channel. I'm not trying to grow it. It's more on, I've done videos on grieving, the 5 stages of grieving, bullying. It's kind of just stuff from my heart and based on my personal ideas and my nursing history. I am a retired nurse. And then I do a lot of research. So I will also put the link down if you're interested. I decided to separate them because I talk about subjects that not everybody wants to hear, and I understand that. You know, certain subjects bother people, so that's why I did separate them. When I first started, I did, on this channel, I did some series on grieving, but I decided that I would do a second channel, and it's called Josie Cares. So anyway, I will close this. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I want to thank Chris and Hollie again. you have inspired me to actually make things from dumpster items, and I love the challenge, and I will be doing a lot more of these, and maybe not just with sewing, with other craft ideas, and I love the challenge. So if you can think of something that you would like me to make, if I possibly can, I will. I've had a lot of suggestions on the sewing stuff, and somebody's mentioned masks, and I did make a couple of masks. I have to say, the masks are not my favorite to make. Probably my least favorite to make. So, but anyway, I thoroughly enjoy it, and I appreciate Chris and Hollie and little Elion. And I will be making a pillowcase. Elion likes dinosaurs, so I did order the fabric, and I'm going to be making Elion a pillowcase with dinosaurs on it. So anyway, thank you for watching, everyone, and I appreciate you. Stay safe and see you soon. Bye.